Peter's always been very balanced and easygoing, very considerate. Thomas and Peter and myself were playing a game of snakes and ladders, and Daniel was sat in his chair beside us in the living room. And I said, "Oh, there's a real draught in the kitchen. Would you go and close the kitchen door?" And Peter jumped up and ran into the kitchen and closed the kitchen door from the kitchen side. It wasn't quite what I expected. I thought he'd just pull the door to from the living room side. But Thomas and I sat there waiting for him to return to the game of snakes and ladders, and he didn't return. And I said to Thomas, "What on earth is he doing in there?" Thomas shrugged, had no idea. So Thomas and I went into the kitchen, opened the door to the kitchen, and every cupboard and every drawer and the oven and the grill and the fridge, everything was open. And Peter was stood on a chair looking out the kitchen window. And I said, "Peter, what are you doing?" And he said, "I'm looking for the giraffe." And I said, "A giraffe? Is there a giraffe outside?" You know? And I went over and I lifted him off the chair. I couldn't see anything out the window other than green fields and buildings. And I sat him down. I said, "What on earth makes you think there's a giraffe out there?" And he said, "You said there was a real giraffe in the kitchen." And then it kind of made sense. But why do you open the cupboard drawer? And I said to him, "Peter, how big do you think a giraffe is?" And he ran over to the television and he went, "Oh, about that big, Mum." So we went to Dublin Zoo that weekend just so you could see how big a giraffe really was.
Oh, what did I say? She's all shook up.
To me, she's very independent. She likes to do everything by herself. So, she's my little girl.
I think she was very cute and very lovable.
Is she still now?
She's still not so cute, but very lovable.
Well, Peter was the smallest of my 4 children. He only weighed 8 pounds 5 ounces when he was born. He was very fair-skinned, very blue-eyed, with white blonde hair.
I guess from an early age, Peter was a deep thinker. If you watch the Peter Pointer video, you'll see that his musical career was cut fairly short, mostly by the heckling of his bigger brother.
I remember it very well. One day we were just walking and I never even asked her what she wants to be, but she says, "Mommy, Mommy, when I grow up I want to be a mother." I said, "Why?" And she said, "You don't work, but you just put a card and you don't even have to pay for anything." So she thinks being a mother is good
Those days,
because you don't work.
those days are gone.
Peter and Shauna seemed very happy together, very contented in each other's company, and they seemed to make a very loving and happy couple. And I think that's really important. They both seem to support one another and they seem to really enjoy each other's company. So you couldn't ask for very much more for a couple, could you?
The way she talked about Peter, I got the impression that he must be God's gift to women. So I'm happy for that and hope that continues.
Funnily enough, I always said the first girlfriend Peter brings home will be the one he marries. And I kind of knew when he brought Shauna home that he was intending to marry her, that it was kind of in his head that this was a permanent arrangement. So it really wasn't a surprise when he said he was going to propose. We were delighted, obviously, for both of them. And it's nice to have an addition to our family as well.
Whoa, the day has come. I may have grandchildren. No, I'm so happy for them because to me they're so loving. There is, why wait? You know, I'm waiting for that day and that moment came. I'm so happy.
Sooner or later you guys will have major discussions like what colour should the new carpet be, things like this, and you will have these deep disputes. And when it comes to this, the secret is you must argue your corner, okay, but you must let the other person win. You must give in, basically. You will get pleasure from seeing them think that they won, and you will get pleasure from knowing that you were right all along anyway.
For Peter and Shauna, I would advise you to always work as a team, to always consider the other person, and if there's any issues, if someone isn't very happy about something, to try and address those issues as a team.
I would like to see them have a long, lasting and lovable marriage, and I would like to see when the great stones arrive and see them running around. I'll be very, very proud to be a grandfather to a stone.